Alright, so I was recently asked if you could root the Alcatel One-Touch Pixi Glitz. And guys, here you can see it right now. I'm installing Kingroot right here on my Alcatel One-Touch Pixi Glitz. I've been saying that I would get into some videos about how you can root your Android phones. So this is going to be video number 1. We're going to start out with some of the more simple phones where you can just use Kingroot. Then we're going to move on to some more complicated phones. I just figured that I would compile a list of some of the more simple phones that you can root. Before we get into anything difficult, you guys can at least look at this list and see which phones that you have that you can just immediately get to rooting. After I go through the list of phones that will require you to go through some extra steps to be able to have your phone rooted, I will then move on to phones. In that same video, I will show the phones that are not possible to root, because you do have that scenario that you come across. So let's get into this though. Alright, so you might be wondering what is happening right here. I am installing Kingroot on 10 phones in this video. The first portion of the video you saw that I installed Kingroot on one device. I wanted you guys to see just how really simple this is. If I can do this on 10 devices all at once, think about that, guys. 10 devices all at once here. This shows you how simple it is. So basically this is my little guide here for Kingroot. I want you guys to see how really just this app is an impressive application, the amount of things that you can do with it. And of course we're using it solely for the purpose of helping us to farm, and also basically to remotely access our devices. But I will say this, guys, the reason that I'm setting up these phones here with Kingroot is mainly for this one app. And we're going to be talking a lot more about this application here very, very soon. As far as I understand, they allow you to have 4 different devices per IP. And there's another farmer who I saw on Reddit who had done the math for how much you can expect to earn with this application. I will be testing that out in full to see exactly what you can earn. One thing I want to note here is you want to enable, you want to basically allow permissions to install these APK files. For the person that doesn't know anything about sideloading apps, you have to allow permissions to sideload this app, and then it's a simple install. Guys, I don't want this video to turn out to be a very, very long video. I just want this to open your eyes so you can see, you can have your devices rooted. It doesn't necessarily have to be a complicated thing. And this is the pluses of finding these devices and making sure that they are able to be rooted from the very get-go. If you're starting to phone farm, especially when you have applications just like this one that you have got to be rooted to be able to make money. So it's a no-brainer here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my installs on my Kingroot phones right here, the Kingrooted phones. And yeah, I'll be back to you guys with more content. You definitely want to stay tuned in. This channel is just now branching out into a million different interesting things. There's so much more interesting things that are on the way. So yeah, definitely like and subscribe and stay tuned in for more content.